Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving out to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakar double honors to the apostles and elders that rule and teach well in the scriptures and salutation to all you Akim out there that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. Today's topic is going to be the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 11. Uh, roughly paraphrasing, it states that if I preach circumcision, why do I yet suffer persecution? Uh, and it's all in a roundabout way, that you know, me and our Lord, we are to preach, and we are to preach circumcision. Circumcision is of the heart. It's the law, statutes, and commandments. Circumcision to cut out anything that goes against the will of the Most High. Now, you know, duly noted, a just man falls 7 times and get back up, and you know, falling 7 times is a number of completion. So he's gonna fall a complete number of times, as ordained by the Most High Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. He's going to be, um, ran through different tests, trials, and tribulations as a man of the Lord. So, just because we're waking up the flock doesn't mean that we're not going to suffer, whether it be through finances, a woman, um, you know, just being vexed in the spirit, so to speak. We're definitely vexed in the spirit, and this devil's wearing out the saints. Okay, he's definitely wearing out the saints. So this is impromptu for the man of the Lord, and you know, for you 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 new Akim that are coming, um, being joined to the flock, being joined to the house of David, so that we may get out of here and enter into the kingdom, enter into our rest. It's a bumpy road and a bumpy ride, but because the Lord said it, thus shall it be. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah is not forsaking us, nor has he forsaken his word. Okay, you can bank on it. That's something that's guaranteed to happen because the Most High said it. Yahweh said it, and the Redeemer is on his way. That's Yahweh Shah. If you don't know that by now, just take a look at the news and what's going on in the news today. There's a lot of things that are going on in the news and behind the scenes, uh, to fulfill Yahweh's word, to fulfill Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah's word. So, once we enter into the time of Jacob's trouble, then we know that the Lord is very close and knocking at the door. Okay. But the man of the Lord is it's got to go through the vexation. It's got to go through knowing and realizing and being aware and being circumspect of the various demons that that plague us. You know, don't get it twisted. The two-thirds are going through a similar situation, but they're not apt to come back to the Most High. It's not in their heart to run back to the Lord, to run back to that strong tower, and that strong tower is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They don't want to do this. It's not in them to do it, so they're gonna be cut off on this part, on this side of the world, and die. Okay, as in the scriptures, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's two parts of the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel are you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you confusion of face that belong to the prospective tribes of the nation of Israel. That belong to Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans via offspring, the sperm line via seed. So this is definitely getting hot and heavy. Okay, in the news that it was China joined Russia and Venezuela to protect their assets in Venezuela via that oil deal that they got going on. And as part of that, Lord willing, a war breaks out soon because of that. Lord willing, they're on America's backyard. They in America's backyard right now, and America's not having it. They got to scramble to get more resources before this place finally collapses. So if they don't go to war soon, all hell's gonna break loose as far as economically. Okay, a lot of things are gonna just start either shutting down or going backwards. It's gonna be retarded. It's gonna go backwards. Okay, so that's just one part in in the Most High's fulfillment of glory. It's just one aspect. There's many more aspects, but you know, like I said in previous videos, the men of the Lord are to have faith. And faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So with having faith and having things that are hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, we hope for Yahweh's return. We hope for the kingdom because we know when Yahweh returns, he's bringing all this shit to an end. No more suffering for us. No more um, vexation, hardness of heart. He's going to bring all that to rest when he get here. No more oppression from the other nations. Um, he's bringing in a lot of good, and with that, he's bringing in a lot of bloodshed as well. Okay, and he's gonna personally attend to a lot of the two-thirds, the ones that are left from famine, sword, famine, death, and destruction. That the two-thirds didn't catch it with those, they're gonna catch it with the missiles. If they don't catch it with the missiles, they're gonna catch it with Yahweh Shai. So they gonna get it one way or the other. Okay. And the Lord is fighting for his elect. He's fighting for the 144,000, which are the elect men of Israel, the house of David. And also he's fighting for the 1/3, which the 1/3 is the whole number of the elect that's gonna make it, but out of that 1/3, you're gonna have the elite of the elect, and Lord willing, I'm part of that number. So with that, I like to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Bashem,